Josh, a defeat on the opening day, but would you say it's one of the games where the scoreline doesn't necessarily reflect the true performance?
Yeah, I think you can maybe say that. I think obviously we've learnt today again what the Premier League's about, and probably didn't start the game quite as we'd have liked. Momentum sort of got on their side pretty soon, and then disappointed to concede so early. But I think the reaction was really good. We got back into the game and had some really positive moments in the first half, some chances, and probably were unlucky not to come in level at half time. And then, like I said there, the nature of the Premier League, we have sort of two massive chances to make it 1-1, and then they go down the other end and score an overhead kick, and you find yourself 2-0 behind, and then of course you're chasing the game and spaces get bigger, and we know in this league you can get punished when that happens. But yeah, positives to take. Just need to clean up on both boxes really, and then I think we'll be okay and bounce into next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, certainly in that first half, looking back on it, we did concede the goal, which naturally is disappointing, but how important is it? We showed out the action, and it really did sort of feel like we grew into the game. We were, here away from home, big stadium, the fans were behind us, but mentality-wise, that's important, that's going to be key.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think we know we've got that as a group. We know we've got that mentality, that togetherness to stick together and bounce back in tricky moments, and yeah, to go 1-0 down here was disappointing, like I said, but we reacted well, and at the end of the day, we've been beaten by a bit of brilliance, really, to make it 2-0. So, we know that there's areas we need to improve, and we can't give players in this league the sort of space we gave them today for the goals. But, like I said, look, there's positives to take, and we'll go into next week full of belief and hopefully get our first 3 points of the season.
In terms of, you said it there, and I wrote it down as well, with the nature of the Premier League, you can get punished. We had some chances, and then I think it was about 60 seconds they scored and put their chance away. You're captain, so what message are you giving to the players and to the group after today?
I think, look, we spoke about it last year, and I think you learn as you go on through your career that you never get too high with the highs and too low with the lows. There's always next week in football. We've been beaten today. And we take it on the chin, and we come back in and go again. Nothing was going to be decided today for our season, so of course we wanted to get off to a good start. We come here for the belief that we could get something from the game. We showed positives in the game. We've shown where we need to tidy up, and that hits home a little bit more because we've been punished for it today. So we'll have to make sure that we're bang on that from now on. But yeah, the message is just stick together, go again, and look forward to another game in the Premier League next week.
Yeah, and would you say it's positive in terms of, like, we're back on home turf next week, we've got our home crowd behind us, we can take positives from today despite the scoreline and then go back home to Turf Moor next weekend? Yeah,
it's always nice playing at home in front of our own fans. They're going to be massive this season to get behind us like they always do, create a great atmosphere at Turf Moor and really push us on. So a good game to look forward to next week, getting back home in front of our own fans, like you said, and hopefully put in a positive performance, build on what we achieved today, keep making improvements, and go again.
Okay, thanks Josh, thank you.
Cheers.